Welcome back to the channel. So, man, when you guys are with a woman, let's say you guys are dating and you're heavily into it for quite some time now, or you're in a relationship, make no mistake, we as men are so much more involved in the relationship over women. And what I mean by this is not that we necessarily think about it more, but in our minds, it's like we're in it the whole time. We're not guessing otherwise. We're not second guessing it. We're not really checked out. We know we're in a relationship. We're devoted to the relationship. We work hard to make the relationship better. Women are not really that way, bro. Women are thinking constantly about other things. They're thinking if they should be with somebody else. A lot of the time, they're talking to somebody else. A lot of the time, they're planning their escape. If it gets to that point, they got a backup man involved. And, that's how women roll. They think things, bro, that you don't necessarily know what they're thinking. That's the scary part about being in a relationship with a woman. Because she can act and pretend sometimes like she's fully involved, she's around you, she's involved, she's in the moment. You don't know what she's doing on that cell phone. You don't know who she's talking to on that cell phone. You don't know the repetitive thoughts she's thinking about certain things. The whole time, bro, you're not even having those thoughts. You're working hard at work, building a business, working on your business, whatever you're doing. And yes, you devote a lot of your time to that stuff to make the relationship better, to provide a good life for you, for your woman, for your kids one day, whatever's going on. And they're spending time with their heads in a whole different place, checked out of it mentally. They can act like they're in it physically, and you might even think they're in it mentally because the way they can act and behave the second they're around you. I'm telling you guys now, man, these women will check out when you don't even know they're checking out. That's how good they are at doing what they do. I'm telling you, bro. I could tell you guys something that happened to me before. And I'm not going to say when, but it was a while ago, but I'll tell you what happened basically. So, basically, I was with this girl. It was good between me and her for a while. I could tell she was really in it. She was really involved. Nothing else was going on. But there came a point where it got to that point where something else was involved. And not necessarily another guy right away. But she was slowly making her exit, and she made it look like she was not. That's what she was doing. It got to the point where I thought about breaking up with this girl, bro. Not because I thought she was doing that stuff, because I didn't even know that just yet. But when I started to create some space, when I started to create some distance between us because things were getting bad, I needed space because of what this person put me through, and I needed it, bro. Like, I never felt right myself. Some pretty bad things happened, and all I needed was some space. I wasn't even going to end the relationship, but, I was thinking about it, but I wasn't going to do it because I felt like at the time I couldn't. I just could not do it, bro. I don't know why. I couldn't do it. So during this month where we had quite a lot of space, what this girl done was pretended like she was more invested now than ever. We got to make this better. We got to set boundaries. We got to do this. We got to do that. I'm like, yeah, we got to do that. Yeah, absolutely we do. So time keeps going on. She got me thinking something that wasn't real. She got me thinking, okay, she's saying these things. Yeah. And it wasn't that I 100% believed her. It's just that at least I took on the idea, like, yeah, we got to do those things for sure. So time keeps going on. The whole time, bro, this girl was mentally checking out. She was planning her escape. She already processed as if we actually broke up because she felt like it was coming from my end. Even though I wasn't going to do it, she processed the emotions of actually breaking up. Sold me a lie as if we got to fix this, we got to do better, while she's planning her escape. She starts talking to other guys. She starts doing all this stuff. I don't know about it. And then there comes a time where they lay that on you. I think we should end. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. And that was basically my response. I agree. Yeah, we should end. I could have done that, but yeah. So, these girls, bro, they never leave to be alone. They're never alone. Ever, ever, ever. You should be concerned, by if you have a lot of space between your girl, there's something else that's going on, bro, because they're never alone. Your woman will pastor you to talk, pastor you to hang out, pastor you to do those things. So, yeah. Women can do some crazy shit, bro. They make you believe what they want you to believe to gain this power and control over you. And they can benefit from this because they keep you around long enough that it makes them comfortable, which means they're using you, and they're planning an escape. A backup option is in store. And they can go from you, and it's called monkey branching, to somebody else. Now they're hooked on somebody else. And you just kind of slowly fade. They check out, bro. They go through those motions of, we're splitting up. They attach to somebody else. They go full on with somebody else. And the difference is you did not. So now you're really processing this. You're really processing the breakup. Women strategically plan their escape, bro. Strategically. Like a snake. Covert. Sneaky. It's all hidden and you don't know about it. So, right before it happens, you're going to sense some stuff happening right before it does happen, but there's a buildup going on behind closed doors that you did not know about it quite yet. That's what's going on. And they do this for their own good. They do it for their own survival. They do it because they feel like they need to do that. So they do it. And you get the shitty end of the stick, and life goes on. So, what can we learn from this? gotta pay attention, bro. You gotta pay attention in your relationship because you don't want to get hit too hard. You want the hit to be, absorbable. You don't want to absorb a huge shot, a knockout punch, a death punch, because that's going to sting you real bad. You want to absorb the shots as best as possible, because you're going to get hit by these females, bro, whether you like it or not. They're crafty, they're smart, they're slick. You got to be prepared for it, bro. I'm telling you guys, all the women I talk to that I talk to, I see things, bro. I see things they're doing, and it's interesting. Women are not as vulnerable as you think. They're not these sweet, delicate, kind, vulnerable creatures. They can make themselves seem that way, bro. They can make themselves very much so seem that way. If they want to act cute, if they want to act submissive to your face, if they want to act kind and welcoming and shit like this, they can. Keywords. If they want to act like that, they can. It's not who they actually are. It's an act. They can act like that because they know that's what gets you to open up yourself. If they can come to you and they can act all cute and sweet and stuff like this is going to get you to open up. This is going to get you to allow them close. And as they get close, they're figuring things out about you. That is how they roll. You can get women who act this way, bro, in person. The second you're not near them and the cell phone kicks in, and now you're talking on the cell phone, they can start to play you the second you guys start to talk on that cell phone, but they can ghost you pretty fast. They can do all that kind of stuff, which they could not do in person. They respect you in person, but when it comes to the cell phone, they're trying to play with your head. They're trying to play with your emotions. They're trying to play with your guitar strings. They're trying to push buttons. They're sick in the head. I don't know what it is about these apps, bro. These women act a certain way on apps, and it's because it seems like everyone's doing it. If you talk to these girls on text or something, bro, and if you talk to these girls on Snapchat, it's different. Like, the whole demeanor is different. It's because everyone gets caught up and acting a certain way on these apps. And that's what people do. Instead of being yourself, instead of being authentic, everyone follows what everyone's doing. And people are addicted today to leaving people on open. They have to get the last say. They have to get the final straw. They have to leave somebody on open to make themselves feel better. And it's so stupid, bro. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. Like, people are just bullshit today, man. Like, people suck, man. People today suck. They don't do this because they're cool and they're good. They do this because they're shitty people, bro. They suck. They're narcissists. They don't care. They lack empathy. They don't care how they treat you. Savages, bro. Savages. Especially these women. It is what it is. And the way they treat men in relationships, bro, it's the same stuff all the time. The amount of stories I have heard from other guys, the amount of things that I've experienced myself. Women have no problem being cold and stabbing a man right in the back after he done so much for her in so many different ways imaginable. They have no problem, bro, stabbing you in the back. They have no problem ending things at any time when you guys had something going on. They simply do not give a damn. Because at the time, you benefited them. At the time, things were good. Now, they think differently. Now, they're on to something else. Now, they got a backup plan. They got a backup man. And you're still invested. You don't know what's happening, but it's happening. She's slowly checking out. And all of a sudden, she is checked out. All of a sudden, she's gone. And she's with somebody else, just like this. Here's that little tree with that branch, right? Here's where you and her were. She cuts that rope. She cuts that little thing that kept you guys together. She cuts it, and she swings right to the next and launches on. And it's that fast. That fast. One little thing swings like that, latches onto somebody else. Can't be alone. No accountability. No explanation. Cold and gone like the wind as if it didn't even happen, bro, and you get left in the dust. And this is a continuation of how men have to live, unless you get lucky. Unless you get lucky, bro. That's everyone's only hope, is to get lucky. And every single guy that I know that's in a lasting relationship, you want to know what they all have in common? You want to know what they all tell me? I got lucky, bro. I got lucky, man. I'm glad, man. I'm glad I got my woman, man. Because I got lucky, bro. Like, bro, the way they tell me that, with their energy and how wide open their eyes are, like, man, I got lucky, bro. It's very telling. They're expressing to me, it is no word of a lie, how lucky they got. Some people do, some people don't. It is what it is. That's life. I've had some terrible luck myself lately. I think I mentioned this in a video maybe some days ago, and not even with women, just in general. Like, so many things, bro, just fucking, it's just off. Just nothing is going my way lately, bro. Like, the crypto markets fucking dropped. You get sick back to back. You get sick for weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks straight. You finally heal from it, bro. You start to feel good and shit like this, and all of a sudden, boom! More weeks again. Just like this. You can't stay healthy. You can't stay on top. This goes wrong. That goes wrong. A girl you were talking to for a month disappears. Everything was looking so good. Boom, boom, boom. Your car gets keyed. This happens. That happens. It's one of those times, but ever since summer up till now, I've just been getting hit. Ridiculous. But that's life. We gotta keep it going regardless, bro. We gotta keep it going regardless. And that's what we do. No matter what we gotta go through, bro, we will come out on top and we will prevail. That's for fucking sure. No matter what happens, bro, we're gonna keep fighting. And we're gonna keep going. And we're gonna get what we want, and we're gonna get what we can rightfully deserve. Watch the look on these people's faces, boy, when you get what you want. You guys understand how many women we've all probably dealt with? You guys understand the look that is going to be on these other girls' faces when you end up with a baddie that is badder than her, prettier than her, sweeter than her, realer than her, everything better than her, and she's going to look into that. All these girls, that had a shot with you, bro, that wanted to play a game, that wanted to do this, that wanted to do that, they're all going to look and say, I could have had that. And they're going to be so upset. That's how this shit's going to end, by telling you now. And I hope to God for all of us, the best success is revenge. Revenge is the best success. I'll see you guys at the next. God willing, God bless, and we'll see y'all at the top.